So I have a song. I have a song to open this episode. Yeah. It's a morning song. We were just watching this weird video right before Hayden went to bed, and it inspired me.
Awesome.
So here's a song. Take a chance to see a panda, 'cause you don't know what it will do. You can watch a panda masturbate or take a runny poo. And when you think you've seen everything, there's more that it can do. See a panda and you'll know who killed Jeffrey Epstein.
It's another episode of Uncle Weepy's Depression Dungeon. With your hosts, Joy Moeller, Paul Armstrong, and Jeremy Fuchsa.
I love that it was saying like Frank Sinatra.
I know. Yeah, it was smooth, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of romantic. And
anybody else been just inundated with Jeffrey Epstein memes over the last week?
Yes.
God.
Why has that
because
started?
Apparently they did another thing and they said that he was murdered. Some autopsy from some other dude.
Well, we all knew that.
Okay, like he was choked?
I don't know.
He hanged, right?
I think they said they did that after the fact. I don't know. It's some random guy that they're like who's done this before and not always been very reliable.
Mm. Oh, autopsy guy?
Some unreliable autopsy guy to the stars or something.
Discount autopsies.
I think it's an SNL thing. Unreliable autopsy.
Unreliable autopsy guy.
Oh my gosh, Paul, you sang too?
Yeah, it's Siggy Day, I guess.
Yeah,
this is the singing episode. No, I gotta wait till it hits me. You guys were inspired. I gotta wait till I'm inspired.
All right.
All right, fine.
You sound like you're from Mars Attacks. You remember those sounds I made?
Yes. Yes.
What is going on in your damn city where you can't name a street after Martin Luther King Jr.?
That's
what I'd like to know.
That is not okay. So I got the scoop from someone who lives in the area.
Yes, please help, because I did not click any of the links.
Okay, so the national news is definitely making it out like it's a racist thing.
Yeah.
But the first time it wasn't put up for a vote, the city just decided, nope, we're going to do it. Even though people were not into it. They were supposed to get like 70% of the people that live along that street, like they're okay from it. They just didn't do it. So they changed it. Then they put it for a vote, and it was voted down by Black and white people alike because Paseo is the only Hispanic named main road in that area. And it's apparently named after a street in either Spain or Mexico, Paseo Boulevard, and like built by the same guy. There's apparently a lot of Hispanic history behind it. That
the Paseo,
yes, okay. That like wasn't. I didn't know anything about until a coworker explained it to me this morning, and he lives in River Market area. He has a lot of African American neighbors. He's like, listen, it's not a racist thing. Like they didn't want it either. So that's the understanding, is that it's
that it
not
was the
racist.
Only Hispanic name?
It's historic. It's not that it's the only, but it's like it was a main boulevard at the time the city was built, and it's named after the guy who built it. Apparently, I don't know, some kind of historic Hispanic architect. I'm sorry, I'm not being more clear. I didn't know any of this shit until
I still don't know.
He told me, but he mentioned, like, he's like, yeah, national news is making it look like it's a racist thing, but it's not. And the city never went through the proper channels. And now when they finally did, it got voted down. I didn't ever think the Paseo was like a Hispanic thing. But
I didn't either.
I mean,
that's very interesting because I've lived in 2 cities that have had the Paseo.
Yeah.
Yes, Oklahoma City also has a Paseo.
Well,
except their Paseo is like the crossroads.
Hold on one second.
Is an art district.
Bubby, I love you. Right? His pajamas are on backwards, just so we all know.
Yes.
And then, like as I got to talking with my very intelligent coworker, it was kind of like, yeah, why don't they take J.C. Nichols Parkway? Let's rename that.
After
like why pick
wasn't J.C. Nichols a shopping center or something?
I assume it's because it's by the Jazz District.
Well, it is a shopping center that is on J.C. Nichols Parkway. And also, J.C. Nichols, if I recall, was the guy who put freeways through the middle of black neighborhoods.
Does his name, is it short for Jesus Christ Nichols?
Yes.
So,
Jesus Christ
Nichols. No, and there's like a J.C. Nichols fountain. Like the whole plaza is fucking, So like, why don't we, and I'm guessing it's because the Paseo is near the Jazz District, the historic Jazz District.
Right.
Maybe that was why. I don't know.
Well, that is why. Sure. Yes.
But I say, let's take that J.C. Nichols asshole. Actually.
Yeah.
Why didn't they call
Because we need, go ahead.
The airport. Like, why can't we rename
the Paseo Airport?
No, the Martin Luther King Jr. Airport.
I have no idea. There's a Ronald Reagan one.
Isn't there already one? That could be confusing.
I don't know. Is there? I don't either.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a JFK. We'd hate to be the MLK. I don't know. But that I didn't know anything about. All I heard was just shit on NPR about like, we're renaming it. We're naming it. And when he told me, because he lives like in that precinct, kind of the deal, I was like, all right, this makes a lot more sense.
I think we should rename our
City,
airport the Paul Rudd International Aeroplane
Overland
Mall.
Park, no less.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he lived in Overland Park, no less.
Yes, he is.
When I was there, and I'm like, we could have met Paul Rudd.
I live in his old house.
He's only like a year older than me or something.
Probably could.
He hasn't been here in a while.
Or 2 years. He's 50. He's 50, I think, almost turning 50.
Oh, you went to KU?
Oh, no. Paul Rudd's like 70 years old.
No. He lived in Overland Park, and I lived in Overland Park at the same time.
Wait, so hold up. You went to KU?
Because he didn't just go to KU. He grew up in the area.
Oh.
No, I moved when I was in junior high.
Okay. I thought you moved out of Overland Park when you were young.
I lived in Quail Valley.
I might live in your old house.
It's not called Quail Valley anymore?
Well, we don't call it that anymore. We call it Round Hill, but it's your old house.
Well, I didn't name my house.
No. Your old house.
Find all the old Playboy magazines that threw in the attic.
But I saw the stuff in the closet that you wrote on the wall. The poetry.
Nah, that's all right. They won't open up anymore anyway.
Yeah, I did. I still have them. Do you want me to send them to you? Oh.
You're like the old guy from Hot Always.
I didn't know if everyone got that.
Explains the
they
joke.
Might have
anyway,
they were
never
mind. To open there. Just clarifying.
All the cum, but then none of the cum comes out because it's me, your friend.
I walk at this
Coach Steve, but I'm not Coach Steve. I'm Private Steve. Coach Steve.
Stop. Yeah. Jeez.
I'm Coach Steve. I feel like we already need to do this.
Media Corner.
Did you have?
So yes, obviously, I just finished watching.
I didn't finish it yet, but I started.
Started
the Watchmen series
because I broke into my Coach Steve. That was pretty good. It's good. Okay,
I like it. I like it a
just
lot.
read
Very,
a ton of stuff about that today.
Oh, so one thing I learned, which is something that is in your
on the Microsoft Teams
from
chapter
where you grew up
work.
in Oklahoma.
Good. What are you thinking?
Tulsa
what
riots?
Are you thinking?
I had no idea that was a real thing.
Okay.
Good God. They never taught it anywhere, ever. I never heard about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What do you mean you had no idea that was a real thing?
Yeah.
Jesus
the
Christ.
Tulsa Massacre.
They had airplanes.
I thought it was just made up.
They were bombing a city.
Oh, I guarantee you they didn't teach it in Oklahoma history either. We didn't learn it in school. Oh no, but I learned about it.
It plays a vital part of Watchmen series, oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Which is confusing to me.
Yeah, that was a real thing.
But
Oklahoma's had a tough run, or had a tough run.
It's good. I recommend.
Bomb-wise.
Yes.
I watched something, and it's totally relevant to the previous segment.
Yeah.
Or did I already bring this up last time?
Season 1 of Big Mouth.
No, I might have brought this up last time. Living with Yourself with Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd watched it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys mentioned it. I still haven't watched it.
Well, fine.
Paul had watched it. Well, hold on.
Rudd?
Paul had watched it. We had
Coach
not
Steve.
watched it. Now Paul and Joy have watched it, and Jeremy hasn't watched it. So,
how the tables have turned.
Oh,
my.
Hot in the warm.
I was too busy watching season 3 of Big Mouth. Available now on Netflix.
So gross.
Do we get paid for that?
Hi, it's me, Coach Steve, but I'm not Coach Steve anymore. I'm convenience store Coach Steve. I gotta put the thick in the warm.
I have not seen this program, but I like this impression.
Oh man, well,
or just in like
it's a cartoon.
Googled Coach Steve.
your very next watch needs to be Big Mouth. Okay. There are 3 seasons now for you to enjoy, and enjoy them you shall.
All right. Well, I'm going to go watch it.
It's super dirty. It's super dirty.
Parents that you think hate each other so much when they
go to sex dirty
and grandpa's
Florida
home.
Oh yes, very dirty, sex dirty. All yes. The show is really
Florida
about
episode is amazing.
Teenage.
I don't know if I like cartoons
or lack thereof.
Yes. The girls. Yes. Want to sing about? That's what she keeps asking.
Oh God, the Florida episode. That is.
And he's like,
Florida episode is probably one of the best things that I have ever seen.
And the other guy has an urge to make out with his cousin just because he's in Florida.
What?
It's so hot.
Yeah, you want to go sing about?
That was a great one.
Come on, you want to go sing about? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let's go sing about.
One after
Come on, you want to go sing about?
Is the one after it where they invite what's his name to live with them, or is that the same episode?
Oh God, yes, that's very, very good.
Wow. Poor Jay.
And that keeps. Is that the last one you watched? Yeah, I was gonna say that storyline keeps going a little bit, but oh God.
Coach Steve.
Yes, that Jay Bilzerian. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Jay's got some problems. Joy, you got to go watch
a couple seasons of BoJack. I haven't caught up. Not even close to caught up.
Sex, Coach Steve, and sex.
Yeah, I mean, everyone raves about it. I don't know why I'm really slow to get into it. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're like 20 minutes.
I always have the hard time when people praise something. I was very skeptical. Was like, I'm sure it's great. And then I want to just never watch it again. It's usually the people that praise it, though.
That's cartoon too.
Yeah, I've only watched half of season 1.
Yeah. I had forgotten about that movie. Wow. That's a weird one. would you go from
I don't know why
Napoleon Dynamite to Nacho Libre to
I don't know why, but every time I think of BoJack Horseman, I think of the movie Gentlemen Broncos.
Because Gentlemen Broncos was
and
very
I don't know
weird,
why,
and I don't understand it.
Yeah, that's
Does it?
That's a very weird movie.
I gotta Google it.
Commercials. What's his name again?
Yeah. Gentlemen Broncos.
His wife's name is Jerusha, which is hilarious.
Nope.
That's from
and then
Superstore.
He ruined his career.
With that movie.
Jerusha and I really want to have kids.
He directs commercials.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm impressed with myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No one watches Superstore. Just me.
So it's very weird, but not in a good way.
It's a great show, actually. Very good show.
Jared Hess. Yeah, Jerusha.
It's a very good show. The name of the show is stupid.
From Superstore.
Like, it's a stupid name, but the show is great. Superstore is just not the name of a show. It's just dumb.
Nope, nobody watches it. Never seen it.
Superstore.
But I know the pull.
I'm glad.
I know the pull, but yeah.
If anybody watches that show, they'll know that I did a pretty good Glenn, and I'll feel proud. It's Mark McKinney. Who doesn't love Mark McKinney?
Hi, I'm Coach Steve, and I've got a show for you.
No,
it's a good show. It's about a discount market, and we call it Superstore.
Shark butts.
Well, the commercials
so
I've seen.
Why in the song did you have to go all of a sudden to?
Yes. Yeah.
That was a big pivot, just a super huge pivot.
You know what?
You sing this to your kids, you say?
Yeah, well, it was a little bit Ray Romano, but I also channeled.
No, not the shark butt song. The one you were saying when we.
Your mom got a shark butt. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Jeremy, sing us another.
It came on you. It came to you.
No, I sang it on YouTube.
No, the new one, the panda.
Oh, no. I watched a video about pandas, and
you just wrote that song.
The song came to me. Yeah, the song came on me. Came to me because they were eating bamboo,
masturbating.
Yeah. Well, it kind of looked like it, because they were trying to shove that bamboo in their mouth, and they were like, "Get it in there!" You know,
realize you masturbate with your mouth.
Masturbate with your mouth. Masturbate with your mouth.
Boy, if you
can do it,
that is some bonus points for you. Yes,
precisely. Perfect timing.
Maybe do this.
How come I'm not seeing any waveforms?
Man.
Are you? Are you seeing anything?
Maybe do what?
Yeah.
Joy?
Shit.
You're right. Shit. I literally just noticed that, right? It's like noticing it.
I love that I can throw this show into strange new territories with a push of a button. I did.
No.
I can't hear it.
I don't know. I didn't. She was. Oh my God! She just left. She just disappeared.
Boy.
God damn it!
There it is.
Ah, shit.
Now I'm recording in the playroom, and we don't.
But again, I thought you had Google Fiber.
No, we live in Overland Park.
I know that this is the 5th time that we've talked about this.
Yeah, then we don't have it. We don't have it here yet.
You don't have Fiber, and they only do it in the city.
That Time Warner thing. What's it called now? Something else.
Sphincter.
Not Spirocare.
Spirogyra.
Yeah, it's called. No, we have that shit, and
Splinter.
it fucking sucks.
Spectrum.
And it's still like yes, Spectrum.
We have Spectrum as well.
A monopoly
Spark,
here.
Speculum. We have Speculum.
Right?
Speculum opens up your vagina.
Opens up your internet real
That
decently.
it does.
Turn
Real
away.
Cold.
Clamps it shut
Sharp.
real fast.
It's like a metal.
Clink.
It's like a metal duck. It's not.
It is
It's
like a metal duck
duck.
that goes in your vagina and pushes it open.
Where. That's the
So that they can put a little mascara brush in there and just scrape on you.
No,
until
I
you get
didn't know
what
that
they need.
happened. I don't want to have known that happens. That's awful. Little brush thing happens. Why?
Yeah,
Why are
there's
they
going to be
sweeping?
some cramping. Yeah, there's going to be some cramping because you're taking a fucking mascara brush, getting a culture of my vajay.
Ugh.
But
I said,
better than cancer.
Well, yes, that is quite the dichotomy.
She's got a point.
Yep.
Yeah, early detection.
I guess it's the same with the rectal exam. It's better than ass cancer, I guess.
Yeah, well, women have to get those too.
Yes.
Now, people have been telling me that that's not right and that what my doctor is doing is theirs doesn't. But
The doctor's just doing it all willy-nilly. Hey, we're looking up in here. Do you have to? Oh, yeah, I do.
Does your doctor use a turkey baster? Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, Coach Steve.
No turkey basters for me.
What? Okay, so what? While we're on this topic, just real quick, what is the cough thing?
Turn your head and cough?
The cough?
Yeah, I still don't like.
That's
What do you?
because it pushes down on your
pelvic floor.
it's something in your
Kegels.
nads area that they can feel something. I don't know.
If there's any
Bumps or
they touch your balls, right?
yeah.
They go beyond your balls.
Kind of-
They poke up into the cavity beyond.
Oh, the taint.
No.
Right
They
in
don't
front of
go
that.
to
Right in front of
Oh,
that.
they're like,
They poke
no,
the
no.
balls.
Jeez,
They
how
poke
many?
the balls, but not the ball, like the hole that your balls came from.
Oh,
And you're coughing.
is it test for a
Pushes
hernia?
something. I don't know what they're
Mhm.
looking for.
Yeah, they're feeling.
I'm sure they're feeling for a growth or a bump or something.
or
Sure.
things to kind of just move.
Oh,
It's like, ooh, something moved, not good.
oh, wow.
No.
So do you have to like cough a few times?
Yes.
No, it's just
Yeah.
one good one.
One and done. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give me an example. Ugh, disgusting.
It's stupid. It's very embarrassing. All right, drop the drawers. You're like, oh God, okay. Stand up, drop the
It's
drawers.
not embarrassing.
It just feels weird because a little dingle dangle hanging out, and you just feel all weird. And it's always before I go to work, which is probably the worst time to go to the doctor. Like,
Interesting. But we have to. It's just wrong
with my peen.
It's our body. We have to get it.
It's true.
checked out.
The shame of it is much less worse than dying.
What if they
from
put-
something terrible?
What if they put a speculum in?
Oh God! Oh.
It wouldn't be a duck. It'd be a hummingbird.
That's true.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. My hummingbird speculum.
Urethra
well,
exams
fucking hurts
do happen.
vagina.
They stick little tubes up there for some people, and that sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Not even little. It's probably the size
Yeah.
of a straw, which is little, but compared to the
What is that?
oof.
That's the so you don't pee yourself thing, right? What's that called?
Gotta use a lot of KY
Not in your pee.
in the afternoon.
You got another song brewing.
Everything is Sinatra. Everything is Sinatra, yeah. Pandas use KY, I bet.
With their bamboo.
Yes, they
Make
do.
it go down. Is that what they meant in that song? Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down? Was it a euphemism?
KY with a panda?
Spoonful of
I don't-
KY, yeah.
Who
Interesting.
knew how dirty that movie was?
Oh my God.
My mom used to do
Mary
that.
Poppins
She used to
was
put
a
sugar.
Mary
She used to
Poppins.
break up
She's a Jezebel.
a fucking
Yeah,
aspirin.
you need to clarify very, very carefully what she used to do
Very true.
based on the last three sentences.
Well, I'd be happy to. Well, she used to break up. Oh, you know what? Let's just say I couldn't swallow.
What is happening?
I couldn't swallow a pill.
Awkward mouth sounds.
I couldn't break
Sorry,
up.
Mom.
I couldn't swallow. There's just nothing. There's just nothing good. My mom used to. Well, I couldn't break up. Well, I couldn't swallow.
It's just
you couldn't swallow pills, so your mom would crush them up and as a powder and make you snort it.
I couldn't swallow pills until I was like in college. Isn't that terrible? Actually, high school, I take it back. But so she would always try and like hide aspirin. She'd always give us aspirin.
Yeah, that was a thing.
So she'd snort a rail of amoxicillin.
Aspirin was always real powdery and bitter too.
Yeah,
awful.
I remember
and they weren't
having
like.
to stomach it too.
I feel like what we were taking were not.
They
weren't
were
coated
powdery
either. Like they were the.
I remember getting that as a kid too. A little disc.
She would break them up on a spoon.
My mom used to put it in applesauce and make me eat it. And I'm like, I can still taste it. It's awful.
Yes, we did that. She tried jelly. She put it in warm water with sugar. One time she tried to stick it in these peanut butter crackers, and I took a bite, and I was like, "You fucking kidding me, Mom? Like I just chewed up an aspirin and
she tried
right there
like a dog."
She was trying everything.
We're very similar beings, kids,
right?
And dogs.
Yeah, I swear to God,
but
that
they never asked if we would snort it. I guarantee this kid like, yeah, I want to stick it on my nose.
Yeah.
Would it work faster if you snorted
it? Crush it up and put it in there. Yes.
I would think that it would, yes.
Yeah.
That's what my
why
mom
don't we do that with all of our medicine?
Or shooting it up.
But seriously, why don't we do that with all of our medicine?
We're old enough to. We should know that. We should know that by now. So, I don't know, like, I was going to ask something kind of serious.
Okay. Deep breath.
So I'll ask it. And then, of course, it's about you.
Oh, man, my let's get serious is not on here. Okay, go ahead.
And then if you don't want to talk about, maybe I just want to say, I thought that your tweet or your blog or whatever, your fucking website thing about changing your photo.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. That was so interesting. Who knew? I didn't know that you were so vulnerable. And I did always wonder why you had that cartoon guy. And actually, I never wondered it. And that's why when you talked about changing it, I was like, oh, wow. That was like
she realized she had always wondered it.
Yeah.
Right. So I just thought if you would like to elaborate on that.
Yeah, sure.
On my feelings.
Well, your feelings are validated and appreciated. There, all done. No, I mean, for anyone who didn't read, which would be everyone, for like 4 years or so, I've had this just an illustrated icon that I've used everywhere for whatever profile I have anywhere digitally. But just, no one should think anything of it because no one would think anything of it. But for me, it was, it came after a period of feeling, beat down, coming out of a bad business relationship where I felt like I was basically bullied and tormented at all times and just became a shell of myself. There was just one day I made this illustration of myself that was flat, bland, boring, the way I felt inside, and just replaced everything in my social media all in one day as sort of like a fuck you to myself in a weird way, and just to hide behind it because I can't be out there anymore. I can't be me anymore. I can't protect myself, and I can't say what I want to say, and I can't do what I feel is right or whatever it might be. I just felt like I had to hide and kind of shut down to survive. And that avatar kind of became the mechanism for me to do that. And then I lost the job, and then I just kept doing it because I still felt a little wary of being myself, just because last time I had put my whole heart into something and tried to be myself, and it I constantly got ridiculed for it, or told that I can't say that, or I can't do that, or I can't be this person, and I shouldn't do this, and blah blah blah.
What was that
I felt like monthly my co-founder would say, "Hey, let's go for a walk," and he'd say like, "Hey, man, you can't tweet the things you do. It's weird, and people don't like it. I hear from people that it's really weird and it bothers them." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then he said like, "Hey, we have investors. You can't talk about not wanting to be a Christian anymore. That's not cool. That's not helpful. You can't do that kind of stuff. You can't say that kind of stuff. We'll get sued, or I'm going to have to fire you." Like that would happen all the time. It's like, "I'm going to have to fire you if you keep doing this." That would be constantly a conversation we had. And then when I was at work, anything that I said out loud, if I said a word or stammered, they like, "Good. You ever learn to talk?" Like they literally, like, there's two guys. They were like
Jesus
junior high assholes. Like they just pounce on anything.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was
basically
abuse. Was abused consistently, constantly,
emotional.
So like I had a reminder at every hour to not talk. I put in. That's how bad it got. Where I'd have an alarm set to me like, "Don't say a word," because anything horrible. I said, they just would make fun of. And they're like, "We're just kidding. Don't take it so hard. Don't be so sensitive." Like, so like, yeah, they were not cool. Them. It wasn't everybody at the company. It was just two people that sat together, my co-founder and her. He just hired him because it was a buddy of his who he liked. Yeah, it was Chris. He was like our social media manager guy and content writer and stuff. But anyway,
frat buddies.
I just felt bullied all the time, so I just became nothing. And that's what this avatar was. Like, well, here's me. I'm nothing. I'm just nothing. I'm just a flat image of myself that's
line drawn.
And I just kept it on just because I felt I just felt like I'm not putting myself out there again. It's just not worth it. And then I started to think about it. I'm like, you know what?
It's very interesting.
Finally making a decision for myself with leaving this job and going on to who knows what, and that's terrifying. Mm-hmm. But it's because it's what I want to do, and it's because it's what I think is good for me. And like, with that came the idea of like, well, then I should stop hiding behind a photo that isn't me, that people don't really know or can't identify with. So that's where the impetus for writing it and talking about it came from. Yeah.
It's a big change.
So are you done? You're done with the last...
Yeah, I have 2 weeks. The 22nd is the last day. Second.
The 27th? 22nd. So you're going to have this wonderful holiday.
Of no job. And
you're going to get that hat.
What
you're
hat?
You're going to get that hat, right? That your mother-in-law makes.
The hat.
Yeah.
The hat, the knitted
that
hat.
That is somewhere in a bin somewhere.
Hat.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm talking about. But you get one every year, you said.
We do. We'll get something knit. I don't know what it'll be, but I will definitely post it online. Yeah.
What if maybe
I'm hoping it'll be a vest that barely fits right.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
It's always a scarf though. It's like,
well,
I think it's just make scarves every year. Like I'm looking right now at a bin.
It's always a scarf.
No, I got a hat too.
Okay.
She did a hat and a scarf. I'm looking at a bin that's full of the knitted stuff up above my head right now. Oh yeah, this is
all different colors,
really nice
right?
Purple, some pinks. It's great.
So you have that
very much
to look forward to. I think you should just freelance and contract and whatnot. Make a
I think that's
more
my plan
money
for now. So just do that for a while.
Wish I was contract.
Something comes up.
And whatever that stupid company, like they obviously didn't even look at your.
Well, I mean, they're not
history.
wrong. Like I haven't updated my portfolio in a very long time. I really need to.
They didn't say anything about updating.
Well, yeah, but it's because I had Chore Monster and then some other work. I'm like, I haven't put anything I've done in the last 4 years, so I do need to update it.
You haven't put anything up there since you put up your avatar.
That's true. That's very true.
Now that that guy is gone,
my little homie is gone.
It's time, Paul. I mean, I don't think we shouldn't
No,
consider
he's still
him
there.
dead. It's just, it's time for him to move. He has to move on.
He's passed on.
So people can see the real Paul.
The real Paul eating a Choco Taco. Lovingly. Yeah.
Is that what that is? Now it looks delicious.
That even has meaning, because that was the first Choco Taco I ever had, and it will be the last one I ever had, because a week after that is when I got diagnosed with celiac. So, and there is stupid wheat in it. Yeah,
that was what, 8 months ago?
June, end of May.
June.
Yeah, I'm just going with it. Months are now states.
End of Maine. Months are now states.
And fruits are now French fries. Yay, we all win.
And pandas are now
bamboo fuckers.
Chronic masturbation.
Mama, they're stick fuckers.
Right? I put bamboo in my butthole.
Bamboo's a straw, essentially, so it would be basically an enema for a panda, right?
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Panda enema.
Wait.
Panda
a straw is basically an enema?
No.
Open it up.
That doesn't... Straw coming in. Oh, no.
I would imagine that they're pretty viscous up there with eating nothing but shoots. And they're not even...
But there'd have to be some kind of suction.
And they're not supposed to even eat it, right?
Pigs.
Like, it's not really native for them to eat bamboo, but they're just, like, kind of addicted to it. I swear I remember reading that pandas, totally native. It's not nutritious for them and it's not helpful for them, but they eat it all the time anyway. Like, they shouldn't be eating it. They should be eating other stuff.
They can't help themselves.
Wow, I did not know that.
I don't think
I could be wrong,
true.
But I would look it up and double check.
But yeah, let's look it up. Jeremy, let's talk about you for a minute, if you don't mind.
Okay.
How's this? Oh, the scout situation. Right. The
what?
I know we're not broadcasting, but just any from the last. Yeah.
Okay. Any new? No.
On what? What do you?
No.
I think he's talking about work.
Yes.
Well, you had 3 top of the lines resign.
Oh, wait, hold on. No. I know what he's talking about. He's talking about
toes.
Would it be all right if I knew?
He's talking about toes. You know, toes.
Jesus Christ, what's
Does Joy not remember toes? Toes.
I don't.
Toes.
That was so long.
Okay,
for my hearing aid.
Yeah, I probably need to shorten that.
No toast. No.
No. Well, I mean, I kicked him out. So I mean, so
was it a stay on but don't come?
Well, it was. Yeah, I mean, it was a stay on but don't come. But but there have been questions like, well, okay, can he, staff at summer camp and all those things?
I remember now.
Because he's still a member, and I'm like, well, I mean, he can apply, but he has to have my signature that says it's okay for him to be a member or for him to staff. Yes, and I am not gonna do that. So yeah. And then there were questions of, did you tell the church that this happened, and does he have access to kids at church? And I was like, I have not told the church that this happened, and he does not have access to kids at church. And they were like, okay, that's fine then.
How do you know that?
But you did tell him.
Because I know.
I did tell God.
Because he Well, because, so, I mean, when he goes and volunteers at church, he is running the mixing board, and he is within a confined fence, as it were. And there are no children allowed within that fence.
And you go to this
therefore, church? I do. So therefore, no access.
And he's not going to other sermon times and teaching Sunday school?
No, yep, none of that.
Okay.
Because for one thing, kids can't do that. And yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was thinking. Silly me.
It's all right. That's all right. Yes. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I understand how you could, yeah.
Confuse it with your workplace situation.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm a tough sucker.
So work hasn't stabilized?
Oh, yeah, work has stabilized.
You know the Wheel Watcher theme song? Just replace Wheel Watcher with Toe Sucker. You get yourself a tune.
Oh, my God.
Should we beat back in?
I
hold your hearing aid out.
Joy?
I'm a bamboo eater. Oh my God!
Joy,
here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! I matched. That was my song.
That was nice.
Speaking of songs,
very inspired.
Friday, Jonas Brothers drop a Christmas song. What? The Jonas Brothers going to drop a Christmas song. I'm a sucker for you.
I'm gonna trump that. I'm gonna throw down a card that says,
Don't
"I'm
you
sorry."
Say the T word. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I do not accept that, and this is better. New George Michael today.
He is dead
from his tapes.
Yeah, but dead. Still, new on George Christmas. Michael track today.
Oh, do you know? Have I ever told you how much I disagree with people releasing stuff? Post
after they've
there's apparently just a glut of Prince.
There's a reason why this
is gonna get out,
right? But there's a reason why they don't put
because they're lazy.
Out. It's like why the prequel to Kill a Mockingbird didn't go out. It's like she wrote that and then she turned to Atticus Finch.
Oh, in that new book,
character. Yeah. They're artists. They didn't think it was good enough to put out there. Like, how much shit have you guys done that you don't put out there?
Nothing.
Because you think it sucks, right? Okay, all right.
Because I don't give a shit.
To me, it's just like people trying to make a buck off.
I have no
everything
pride.
You do is great, Jeremy.
I'm just trying to make a buck off me too, and it just has not happened yet.
Well, you're not dead yet. Wait until I try and make a buck off your modeling career.
Yeah.
When you did.
I was literally
just need to put that out there.
I was just picturing Jeremy doing some really sexy poses.
Yeah, with bamboo and pandas.
Hello, it's me, Coach Steve. Exactly. I've got something going on. It's like a McCafe coffee cup that is mittens, but it just looks like me trying to hold my butthole open.
I'm your stylist, and I heard that you say you want to dress better. I want you to dress like a panda. That's what I'm suggesting. You're going to dress like a panda, but I don't want to. Well, pandas wear black and white. It's very like a tuxedo, but it's a panda, so you're going to dress like a panda now. This is your stylist. You're going to do it. Bye. Yeah. I would like a new pair of glasses. No, you don't. You're going to get bamboo shoots. No, I don't want that. No, you're getting bamboo now, Mr. Panda. Under the fingernails,
right under the eyelids.
No, I just needed to make that known. That
you're gonna exploit me after I died.
You could do it before.
Well, no, I didn't need to make that known.
Do it during his life.
Best, but no, I think it's like you don't take an artist's stuff. At least until they're like dead a long time, like Da Vinci or whatever, and put it out there. It's like they didn't put it out there for a reason.
What about the Elvis one? They did that way after he died.
Or it was working for a process. Fuck Elvis.
It was still just as bad.
Yeah.
A little less conversation, a little more action.
Oh, Ocean's 11 theme song.
Could be.
First time I heard it was from Ocean's 11. Yeah.
Oh, get you back.
Anyway, let's go on and get back to whatever you were talking about. Somebody did something posthumously.
Oh, George Michael.
That Jeremy had known. Oh, yeah. Releasing George Michael songs that he never wanted released.
The opposite of Careless Whisper is intentional screaming.
No, it's called.
I made myself laugh too much on that. That's so dumb.
You know what? You deserve it because you're the real Paul now.
It's just him going, ah! That'd be great. I would love to see George Michael do like a really loud,
look at my butt,
hardcore black metal song.
Was it Dana Carvey?
Yeah, Dana Carvey?
No, the SNL guy. He did George Michael impression.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Look at my butt. Look at it. Do you remember those? Go on, look at it. That's what I'd like to remember about George Michael posthumously. Anyway, Jeremy, I'm sorry. So is he going to have another Christmas song besides Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart?
Is it going to be in that movie?
No, that song's in that. That whole soundtrack is...
Right, but I'm wondering, are they releasing a new George Michael because of the movie?
Jeremy, are you there?
There's no joy in your life, is there, Paul?
Yes, there is.
Well, that's all she wrote.
I wish we had those hot buttons so I could just be
You're like my granddad, just hanging up in the middle of a conversation. Jeez.
Right. Bye.